Hey guys, you seeing this? This is the Walmart on Spring Hill Drive. Okay, they have fuel, um, but the cops right there. You see this entrance here? Won't allow Spring Hill Drive to be blocked at any level, so you've only got the little turnout. So you can't get in there to get fuel, which is totally pissing people off. But I am starting to see fuel here and there. Okay, not a lot. I got extremely lucky. Linden and Spring Hill Drive. Okay, so Linden and Spring Hill Drive, I was driving by and all the pumps are saran wrap, but I did notice a big diesel truck pumping at one pump, and I thought, shit, this might be my spot. I was in the dually diesel at the time, and I thought, shit, I need fuel in anything. It doesn't matter what it is, I just need fuel. And so I pulled in. Pump said pump closed, and then I walked inside, and the guy was super nice, and he goes, are you doing emergency services? And I said, well, my wife's a first responder that works in St. Pete, and I'm trying to get her back and forth to work. And he goes, okay, I can't sell you a lot of fuel, but I can sell you $40 worth. I said, perfect, I'll take it. And so now I've got 300 miles to empty, which is, honestly, I'm driving 50 miles each way. But it was 11.1 gallons that I didn't have, and that I can't find, right? So pretty cool that happened. Got lucky there. But the real issue we have right now, is fuel. We have power. Most of the city has power that I can see. I have yet to run into a stoplight that isn't working. I'm not hearing generators anymore. Our power got restored yesterday, last night at about 9 o'clock. So as of right now, the Spring Hill that I know, which is between Spring Hill Drive, Mariner, Linden, Cortez, Longhorn Steakhouse is open down in Cortez. My neighbor went there yesterday for lunch. So all good things, right? But the real problem is fuel. The pumps are now on, which is good, but there's nothing in the tanks. So what appears to be happening is sporadic, and I mean very sporadic, fuel deliveries at this point up here. Now I was listening to Q105, I think, but they're doing hurricane coverage all day, and people were calling in and talking about where they found fuel. So some of the places you probably could find fuel: Sam's Clubs, okay, Costco's, Walmart's. This is where I'm hearing over and over and over that they have fuel. All right, long lines. Some of them you got to be members, like Sam's Club and stuff like that. BJ's. I heard at one of the BJ's on a lot of stuff on Dale Mabry are starting to. It sounds like are have fuel or had fuel. Now the lines for this fuel is forever long. I mean, you're going to sit in line for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe longer. Okay, so be prepared for that, because you're definitely not the only person in town realizing there's fuel. But it does appear that the city of Spring Hill is okay. Still got some down trees here and there. Power crews are running around doing their thing, but I'm not seeing as much of that as I did yesterday. It seems like, things are coming back. I did get a message from Spectrum that their services are back up in my area. Everything's been restored, so that's good. We got them for internet. So if you have relatives here, they should be coming back. Now, cell phone reception is spotty at best. A lot of areas are getting 1 bar or SOS messages, so just be aware of that. That's, if you can't get a hold of your loved ones, there's a good chance that's probably the reason. So we have issues there, and the issues stem from Verizon and T-Mobile and all them. A lot of them rent poles and have their equipment attached to telephone poles, and a lot of those telephone poles are down, right? Especially as you get to St. Pete, Tampa, downtown Tampa, St. Pete. Once you get about 10 miles coming from the north to the south, you're about 10 miles away from downtown Tampa, you really start to see the effects. A lot, damage, billboard signs torn, ripped apart. I did see the airport is back up. Tampa International is back up. At least I saw planes landing and taking off, so I'm assuming it's back up. It was a Delta and a Spirit, so I'm guessing that's not relief flights or anything. But guys, be careful. There is stuff out here. I think we're probably a day or two away still from being some semblance of normal, but it is coming back. I just want to let you guys know. And again, if you guys have people here in Spring Hill that you can't get a hold of, that you want somebody to go check on them, just shoot me a message with an address and a name, and I'll swing by and see if I can't get them on the phone for you. So here to help. Hope everybody's doing good. Downtown St. Pete is a mess. I'm going to tell you that right now. St. Pete is an absolute mess. No power. My wife works at St. Anthony's at the hospital there. They have power, but like yesterday, they had no sewer, they had no water, they had, just not great. And we're on generator power for a while. So traffic lights and stuff downtown St. Pete, they're not working. You have makeshift stop signs at every intersection, just a lot of damage down there. And I have not been south of that. I'm assuming that south of St. Pete is just really messed up. So anyway, guys, that's your 9:37 update on Milton +2. Stay vigilant. Guys, I can't stress this enough. They're talking about another storm coming. It's Nadine, or will be Nadine, I guess, if nothing else pops up. Be ready. They're talking in the next 7 to 10 days, sometime between the 15th and the 20th, us having another storm coming into the Gulf. Where it's going in the Gulf, I don't know. They're talking about it possibly following the same track as Helene. Not great. But for now, that's where we're at. I hope you guys are all doing good. Hope everybody's safe. And again, if you got a relative or something that you're worried about and you can't get a hold of them, shoot me an address and a name, and I'll run over and check on them and see if I can't get something back to you, either a phone call or a message or something, just to let you know that they're okay and peace of mind. So anyway, guys, have a great day, and I'll bring you more updates as it go, but we're doing okay here so far.